Hey Gemini, what is up? I have missed you so much. Oh my gosh, it's me, Archer. It's time to do your first December reading, even though it's a timeless reading. Whenever it found its way into your algorithm and you clicked on it and decided to come and hang out with us, is perfect timing as always. All right. They are timeless messages meant to find you and when they find you. By Gemini, sunshine, Cappy Goat. This is also for Gemini's dealing with snow. I popped a comment over on my fair lady Melissa over on History Talk. She's part of the Archer Network. You can check her stuff out. That she was like out in the snow being like, what is this stuff? And this, it made me think of Marcus on TikTok. Robert, I don't like this snow. This snow is ticking me off. That anybody dealing with snow right now, that may resonate. So anyhow, meanwhile, what's up, Gemini? How you doing? I love reading for you. Let's get ready to do this because I have missed you. Mama T is doing so much better, and your guys' prayers have helped beyond possible belief. And anybody who doesn't believe in God or the power of prayer totally needs to check out the Mama T post because she has come so far in 2 weeks' time. I am beyond blessed to have each and every one of you in the family. I cannot thank you from the bottom of my heart enough. All right. So Gemini, this one's for you. Let's tap in and tune in. Think about your person. Think about anything and everything you want. We're going to do an Archer spaghetti reading, and whatever comes out, I'm going to convey it across to you. Don't worry, good, bad, or indifferent messages. When you're with me, you're ultimately protected. I'm your ride or die, and I'm your crystals. I got your back. All right. In Gemini, in YouTube news, if you are tired of not seeing your name in your comments or your live chats and that, I found out from YouTube through a conversation on AdSense that it's your handle. All right. YouTube went a little TikTok-like, and they started using your handle instead of your channel name. So all you got to do if you want to fix it up is not Alfredo Infinite Faith, rigatoni pasta, rigatoni. If you would like to have the right name showing up, all you got to do is hit the gear wheel and change the handle name. That's what's displayed now. It'll fix it up for you. And if you are not receiving notifications to this channel or any other channel, all you got to do, hop down to your subscriptions tab, streamline your process, and make sure the channels you want notifications that you subscribe to are set to all for the bell. And the channels you want to subscribe to but don't need notifications for, you can turn that bell off. It streamlines it, and you'll start getting all your notifications. And wherever you leave a comment or hang out in a live chat, it'll show the right handle that you want. Handle. All right? So on that note, hi, Miss Sands. What up? Spinny hugs. On that note, let's go for it. You ready? All right, God, tap me and tune me into Gemini energy because I love reading for you because I never have to rainbow unicorn it. I can just keep it straight and give it to you direct. All right? Let's do it, Gemini. Think about everything and anything you want to. You got free will too. And let's do this. All right, God, give me everything you got for Gemini. Let's do it. 2 shuffles. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the pretty fly Geminis, because all the signs say you're pretty fly for a Gemini. Who's dealing with a Taurus? It's rhetorical, don't worry. The overall energy is the star card. That was the first card that came out twice for Taurus, okay? Might be more in the Taurus reading. Maybe like Taurus reading is part 1, Gemini is part 2, or there's some cusper energy coming in, okay? This is about your healing and overcoming the Ten of Swords overthinking and taking your power back with your major arcana, the Lovers, okay? You're coming into a period going forward that you've closed the door, 5 of Pentacles, on those that 7 of Wands have no further purpose in your life, and you're heading towards your 10 of Pentacles, answering the call of Abraham. Ring, ring, phone's ringing. Somebody's either got a text or a phone call coming in that's going to blow your mind. That's just a little bonus side note for you, okay? All right, let's dig in. Give me everything you got for Taurus. Taurus, sit down. I already read for you. This is Gemini's turn. All right, let's go. Current conditions at Gemini. The 7 of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Chariot, Cancer, Sagittarius, and Aquarius. 8 of Swords is your energy. 3 of Wands. There's the call of Abraham coming back. God's promise to Abraham and answering the call. Oh, something about a promise ring might resonate to you. The 10 of Wands, Sagittarius energy that leads us to a Hierophant with Taurus energy. That's a lot of major arcana and definitely strong connections to the Taurus reading. Sit down, Taurus. You know what? Here's the weird part. I'm literally tying this 8 of Swords to you. Jonah trapped inside the fish. All right, this is my Long John Silver's card in the tarot because much like nobody really knows how Jonah got in the fish, nobody knows how Long John Silver's is still in business. Anyways, laundering. What? Shh. 7 of Swords. Your detachment game is not the end of the connection. I mean, your detachment game is rather strong at the moment. It's nice. It's nice, you know, but it's actually this relationship entering into its highest form. Hierophant. Oh, the Taurus energy does mean something. Okay, maybe the direction or movements of the planet Venus, or somebody here might have Taurus Venus or Gemini Venus. But the thing on this is that it's not the absence of feeling, but the mastery of it in order to govern your feelings rather than your feelings governing you. You are elevating in a top shelf way. Oh my goodness, Gemini, you had me at hello. Whoa. Somebody here might work for the airlines or maybe possibly be in the military, active or retired, traveling soldier. Thank you for your service. Thank you. But like Danger Zone, Top Gun Maverick or something, fighter pilot or something comes out on this, or maybe you had a parent or a grandparent in the Air Force or something. I don't know. Came up, but I didn't say anything. Pimp suits, space suits. I didn't say none. What? Huh? I'm not even here right now. That's why I'm Archer. Anyways, they get those brand new buildings and restaurants. How in the world are they affording that on hush puppies? Hush puppy. Now, it's kind of like, though, you've gotten to the point that you're tired of practically begging for attention. You're like, I shouldn't have to beg for attention. If they want to talk to me or be with me, they got my phone number. Kind of like almost like a no answer is an answer thing. And you're like, fine, no problem. You don't want to talk to me. I don't want to talk to you. Seven of Swords. Because you're tired of dealing with people's lies. It's like, where is that person that puts you on a pedestal? Straight up. You know what? We're just going to real talk this thing. Oh, it's not good to get put on a pedestal. Where's the person that puts you on a pedestal? Straight up, right? Exactly. Page of Wands. What I'm seeing on this one, it's like the one that's all about you, the way you're all about them, and does for you the way you do for them, right? What's wrong with being asked about where's the person that puts you on a pedestal? There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? What's up, Grandma, Mama? Thanks for the follow. Love you, girl. Spinny hugs. Eight of Swords into the Chariot card. It's kind of like it becomes very hard to find someone that's on your level, and it's got you feeling very emotionally drained to the point with the Eight of Swords to the Chariot that you might be part of the world that wants to stay single. You're like, Archer, after the stuff I've been through, it is just far easier to stay single. I don't care anymore, but I kind of care a little bit, just a little bit. Your person also kind of cares just a little bit. All right, you two are cute. Three of Wands to the Ten of Wands. Aries, Sagittarius energy on this one. Some of y'all could be dealing with an Aries or a Sagittarius. Or they got some strong fire in their chart. This person was really the king and queen of hot and cold. Total Katy Perry vibes. Hot and cold, and yes and no, and in and you're out, right? So much to the point you don't even like hearing that song because it makes you think about them too much, right? Person ruined Katy Perry for you. Cross watchers, that's not nice. Does someone here have a stellium? Somebody's got a stellium in their chart that's activated right now. I think, honestly, is the thing that's going on here. It's become very hard to find someone on your level, and now you're just so tired of all the emotional instability in general, right? It's all that emotional instability across the board that a relationship brings that might have you to the point of you're just over it because you think it's over for you and your love life, and you're like, I'm just better off my own. Here's the weird thing is you guys aren't mirroring. You guys have already passed the mirroring stage. You're now paralleling. They're single too, and they're sitting there going, if I can't have Gemini, I just want to be single. It's not worth it anymore. I just don't want to deal with it. I'll just stay on my own. And yet, so you guys are both detaching in a weird way. And it's only weird because I don't understand it yet, but I will. Side note, I'm not making my single Geminis wait until the end because there is a Gemini or two here that is like, yeah, I'm staying single forever. I don't wanna. I kind of want. And I know I don't wanna, but maybe I do wanna because somebody's really cute. Gemini got a crush. So here's this. Something about work changes leads to a very intense, spicy, and fun relationship for you going forward, single Geminis. It's like they're totally already interested in learning more about you and finding out what you're like all about straight up. Okay. Could be dealing with an Aries or a Taurus for some of you guys totally because like they're getting ready to start talking to you single Geminis, and you're sitting there going, oh yes, just when you're not looking for love, it'll find you, right? Yeah, and it actually is happening. So they're getting ready to start talking to you about like more and Eight of Swords to the Hierophant, learning about you. And like, I think a similar message did come out for Aries because it's something about like a work group or a study group or like, hey, we got to stay over for a meeting or something, a Teams thing or something that actually winds up turning into an extremely fun evening for you two. And it leads to like a long-term power couple commitment. Whoa. Okay, so yeah, some of you guys have a boss crushing on you. I get it. Do with that what you will. Hierophant. Remember, the Hierophant was originally known as the High Priest. Anyways, all right. Could be dealing with another air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Then you've got Sagittarius and Cancer here. Those two are kind of joined at the hip. Aries again, more Aquarius, and a lot of Taurus. It really seems like Aries and Taurus are like your two strongest suits right now, but then Sag and Gemini are hanging out too. We'll find out what's up with that. But then Aquarius, and Pluto and Aquarius, we are starting a whole new decade cycle. What the crap you've gone through since about 2014, it's over. But this isn't over. It's just getting started. It's the longest false start in the history of the world, right? Like Guinness Book of World Records stuff. What clarifier deck do I want the Rockstar deck. All right, let's go. All right. You either could be born on the 7th because I got repeating 7s showing up. Or you're seeing repeating 7s or a life path 7. Ooh, someone's getting ready to enter their year of 7, which means your personal year this year was a year of 6. Okay. The 8th, the 3rd, the 30th, the 5th, the 15th, and the 25th so far, along with the 7th, 17th, and 27th. All right. And what about May 26th resonates to you, Gemini? Or is it just I'm reading to a May 26th Gemini? All right, let's see. Page of Swords. Ooh, lessons learned. I can buy myself flowers. What? Empress to the Four of Swords. Hey, I buy all my own Christmas and birthday presents. That way I know I get what I want. Makes sense, right? And then I just wrap up the empty boxes. It's cool. It's fun. The Empress to the Page of Swords. You know it. You're having a hard time sleeping right now, Gemini, aren't you? You want to know why? Because there's a lot of people thinking about you. Cross watchers, you need to stop thinking about Gemini at night so Gemini can get some sleep. Gemini is getting a little bit tired of having to hop from dream to dream to dream to dream. Gets to be a lot, right? Like some of you guys keep waking up at 4 a.m. or can't get to sleep till 4 a.m. type of a thing with Four Swords. Maybe somebody here's an early riser due to work or something. And it's Four Swords. Gemini, some of you are feeling stupid for regretting, like giving your all to them just for them to take advantage of you. And it's just become too much. I'm hearing that Beatles song, it's all too much, right? Do not fault yourself for giving all your heart to this person. This isn't on you, it's on them. You deserve and are magicianing calling in. Some of you guys, if you've done the life personality test thingamajiggy online that takes longer to complete than an FHA certification, right? You might find out you're a manifesting generator or a projector, right? So the thing is, look at Aretha on here, and I'm Motown baby. I might know Nashville, but I know Motown in the soul. That's some Aretha Franklin going on. You want some RESPCT? Find out what it means to me. And if somebody would take 5 seconds to actually listen to you, they would find out what it means to you, especially your twin flame with the Four of Wands. Is that Lenny Kravitz? Oh, it is. That's American Woman. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. So are some of you guys considering dating somebody from another country or culture? Wow, son de monte ventre bien ensemble. Oh. Okay. Or maybe you guys live at a very big distance with the Chariot to the Four of Wands. Here's the thing, though, is that you don't want people that keep popping up and popping in and out of your life when it's convenient for them, right? You're calling in the one that's ready for real love. Straight up, the Beatles song, Real Love, right? You're tired of dealing with people with all their little plans and schemes while they forget about you. And you want someone that's there and all about you and gives just as much as you do. And you don't realize it, but by you wishing that Four of Wands to the Chariot, you're causing them to completely change. That's why God's warning you to keep your manifestations on point, right? because if you're not careful, you're going to manifest your person back and they're going to show up like a Picasso painting. Hi, Gemini. Right? Something about repeating fours might resonate to you too. Seeing a lot of repeating fours. Okay. April 4th, maybe possibly even as a date for some reason. Yeah. You are protecting you and you're putting you first. And that's getting you, like, this is going to start happening across the board. Geez, you're powerful, Gemini. You don't even realize it because you're manifesting a certain thing. Somebody needs to plug their phone battery in 4%. That's what? Anyway, portable charging packs on Amazon. They're awesome. I have 2 of them. Well, I used to have 2. I'm missing one. I don't know where the other one went. I don't know. I'll figure it out later. Anyhow, somebody's looking for their charger cord. Where's the cube? I can't find the cube. Anyways, this Empress here, you're elevating out of the result of what's going in by putting you first. The Empress does put herself first. Nobody puts the Empress in the corner, right? Patrick Swayze, Dirty Dancing. Patrick Swayze, I swear he's crazy. The thing about this is you're calling in that real love, and you didn't even realize it. You've been manifesting your person's changes, and all of a sudden, it's like you got shrapnel that's hit other people. All of a sudden, you're like, you got somebody that looks really close to your person, and they're your coworkers, people. They're like, "Hi, Gemini, what up?" You know what I mean, right? And you're like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" Even a couple creepy exes are crawling out of the woodwork now that Mercury retrograde's over. And you're like, "No, not that person, Archer. Not that person, God. Hold it." I use too much manifestation. Yeah. Yeah, it's like you're a Gemini that did your law of Abraham attraction stuff while you drank a 2-liter of Mountain Dew, and all of a sudden it's like, uh-oh. It's always that one person. It's like, God, not that one, and then they reach out. But that's your sign that the real deal is getting ready to show up. Are you serious? Lenny Kravitz is the May 26th Gemini? Shakuya, so that's cool. Oh my word. Oh my God, I love what I do. Oh my gosh, my gifts are so cool. For all of those that think that like if you have a feeling there's people around you, you're right. All right. Just so you know. I feel like somebody's watching me. It's your guardian angels. 7 of Swords to the 7 of Cups. Uh-oh. You got quadruple 7s, Gemini. That's a lot of 7s. 7, 7, 7, 7. Guess what happened? Your person found the white rabbit. Your person is going through their white rabbit moment. Remember how fun that is? Right? Even though this person was the king and queen of hot and cold, like they were almost keeping you on the hook somehow by making you feel like you were never good enough. Like somehow they either tried to change you or mold you into what they 7 of Cups wanted you to be. But what they're going through right now is their white rabbit moment. The rabbit showed up and they had no clue what that meant. Some of you guys have been seeing foxes, or y'all know what it means when you see a fox. Anyways, when you see the fox, they've seen the rabbit. 3 of Swords to the Page of Pentacles. This is what's got them in their feels on the 3 of Swords, Libra energy. All right. Remember, this doesn't mean third party. It's a noun, person, place, or thing. And in your guys' case, the only person they were cheating on you with was themselves. Okay. The thing about this is that I think on the 3 of Swords, the biggest part of it was the passive aggressive wordplay, the way they would belittle you into submission, right? Oh, look at that girl. She's cute. And you're like, you're with me. Or even for my male Geminis. Oh, wow. Hello there, Mr. 6'5". And you're like, hello, I'm in the room right behind you, right? The 3 of Swords here was that energy. For some, 3 of Swords used your body or your money, and they never used you for you, right? Never coming in consistent and offering you something real, but yet once they got that what they wanted, thanks, Gemini, right? You're like, wow, awesome. You know, that sort of a thing. 5 of Cups to the 3 of Pentacles. Told you your guardian angels ride alongside you. You aren't in your car by yourself or home by yourself. The guardian angels are help working on this to overcome this 3 of Swords to lead to the Page of Pentacles. All right. Some of you guys, it's either the age difference was the big factor on the 3 of Swords, the location difference, like it's a long distance digital thing or something. Or for some of you, you guys work together and now it's made work awkward, right? 3 of Pentacles to the 5 of Cups with the King of Swords, right to the 10 of Cups. They know their mouth is what got them in the way of their 10 of Cups. Was their love language drama or something? Like lots of attention-seeking behavior, King of Swords. Could be another Gemini for some of you guys, right? Like it's like a Three of Swords combo. Attention-seeking meets emotional immaturity that then leads to entitlement, and all three. Like they were a trifecta cocktail, right? Like and it wound up, could be a fire sign, a mulled-off cocktail, boom, right? And when they went off, you took the brunt of it. You know what I mean? Could be a Capricorn for some of you guys. Scorpio, could be another Gemini. Leo, Cancer, Aries are here. Also Sagittarius. That leads us right to the Chariot. I don't know why, but I keep hearing Prince, and I keep hearing we're going to party like it's 1999, or somebody here graduated in 99 or was born in 99. Knight of Cups to the Devil. For some of you guys, the devil was what took over, and you felt like you were dealing with them, right? Okay. Even in the Emperor energy, the whole kneel before Zod thing that resulted in, it's why people keep coming up to you and being like, Gemini, why do you got such a resting Five of Swords face? Why aren't you showing any emotions? You're like, I'm not. I'm fine, right? Some of you guys might be looking into hypnotherapy, or they are, because that's Biggie Smalls on there. Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. See, they tried to mind manipulate you with the Hanged Man into the Three of Wands. Their mental and emotional faculties were kind of out of whack. Either you were financially supporting them, or they were crashing like with you because they had nowhere to go. Yeah, some of you either like moved them in with you, or you moved in with them, or relocated, right? Yet it seems like this was all about just an Ace of Wands thing before it became a Ten of Cups thing, because now they're in the Ten of Cups vibes. For some of you, it's a Pisces stellium. If somebody's born on the 3rd, the 13th, the 9th, 19th, or 29th. The 1st, the 6th, the 16th, or definitely anything with a 4 in it, whether it's month, day, or year, 94, 04, something like that, whatever. All right. And what the heck is up with December 19th? Five of Wands, the Hierophant, on the 4 of Cups. Wow. 444. Have y'all been seeing repeating 444s following you around, or for some reason are being told it's part of your odometer? Okay. Hierophant on the Hierophant squared says with the 5 of Wands, they're getting ready for a 6 of Wands victory with you. Because the 4 of Cups shows how much they miss you on the 4 of Swords. This time apart, 4 of Swords, 4 of Cups, 4 of Wands. Man, if the 4 of Pentacles shows up, we got all the 4s coming in. And the 4s are cards of reunions, rewards, rejuvenation, recharging. The Re's in the tarot, right? Things weren't supposed to have derailed like this, were they? At first, it might have been like an Ace of Wands thing, but here's the thing with the Hierophant, they've developed some real feelings for you. You may even have tried to move on and date other people, though, because like it's very hard for both of you to let each other go, right? Maybe like, that's it, I'm done. Twin flamed, I'm walking away, 4 of Wands. I'll go for my soulmate. And then you wind up with a bunch of karmics, and you're like, why does this keep happening? And then it starts happening. One of you guys are trying it, right? And the thing is that even in these frustrating times, it's like, oh my God, why are all these soulmate karmics, or what? And then it's got you starting to question the karmic twin versus the real twin versus the soulmate. It's all semantics, right? The real twin flames, like, it's somebody that felt a false twin flame about somebody else, went that way, not realizing you were their twin flame. That's a lesson. You know what I mean? It's like they didn't even care how they talked to you. Like the names they called you, how they treated you, Aries energy. All they did was go off on you. And bless your heart, all you did, 5 of Cups, was sit there and take it. Some of you guys tried to stay quiet and calm about things on it, but it became a lot to handle, right? 5 of Cups, Scorpio energy. But even though something feels like they missed out the boat on this one, I think it's what drove them to a change. It's just their games hurt you. And love is not a game. It's an energetical exchange. Without that reciprocity, I mean, and even on the twin flame side of things, a real twin is not verbally abusive, physically abusive, emotionally abusive. That's a karmic false twin energy. True twins separate to go apart and do their work, not to go apart and party hardy. Party girl's fun till she pukes on your shoes. Somebody here might have been a drunk. 10 of Swords, though. See? Is this Gene Autry or is this Hank Williams? Did we figure out this was Hank Williams? Because I still keep hearing you're cheating hard. Or is it just Buster Scruggs? I want to see that movie. Anyways, somebody wants a movie night with you. Page of Cups, Top Gun, Buster Scruggs, Page of Wands. Oh, Janis Joplin on the Page of Wands. You know, if Mama Cass had shared that ham sandwich, her and Karen Carpenter would both still be alive, right? Carrot Top Terror. What? I don't know. I was wandering down a well. I've met the rabbit. His name is Jim. He's cool. I want to see what's up with this because you've got that Six of Wands coming in, even though my deck's getting all cattywampus. Look at how flustered your person is. Some of the cards are right. Some of the cards are facing you. I don't even know how this happened, right? King of Pentacles. They're maturing. Seven of Pentacles. They really feel like they let you down. Siegfried and Roy. What? I don't know. Eight of Swords. We're back to the Eight of Swords with the Knight of Wands. Tupac shows up, California. We welcome everybody to the Wild, Wild West. Eight of Wands on the Death card. The separation had to happen in order to initiate the transformation. So even though things weren't supposed to have derailed this bad, strong Scorpio energy, they did. But the reason they did is going to be made clear because the whole thing about it is like they didn't even care how they talked to you, what names they called you, and how they treated you. And they made you out to be the villain. For some of you guys, Eight of Wands, you got texts or communications after this happened from mutual friends or whatever. They were like, "Oh my God, I can't believe what you did to your person. You're awful, Gemini." And you just Five of Cups sat there and took it. You're just like, not going to engage. Not going to engage. It's fine. I'll just take it. Whatever. Six of Pentacles. Somebody's going the Dolly Parton world. Ooh, but I just heard Sabrina Carpenter's Man-Child. Ooh, it's either a difference in age or life experiences or somebody likes dressing like Dolly Parton. I don't know. But the thing on this is that you guys did need this time apart. So the weird thing about this is that you needed this time apart in order to discover more about your own self-worth. Well, this person has to learn how to keep their emotions in check and how to hold a calm adult conversation instead of always using the words to hurt you. Things that are said cannot be unsaid. And this is leaving you to a very big crossroads, right? Because here's what's going to happen. They're going to reach out. They're getting ready to reach out. Queen of Cups, Cancer energy. And not only is that, Two of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, something you've waited a very long time for on the Six of Cups to come to fruition with the Moon card is happening. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, right? Two of Swords. Two of Swords talks about having hope and faith in the outcome. Without hope and without faith, there's not much. You're going to face a great crossroads because when they do reach out, one of the things that the ancient Tarot Chi and Tarot de Marcel talks about in the Queen of Cups is unconditional forgiveness. Even poor Jesus, when he had thorns on his head, nails through his hands, swords in his sides, he forgave the people that was doing it to him. Gemini, this is not about your person reaching out because they're going to. This is, you might hear they've gone to counseling, anger management, maybe AA or NA even for some of you guys, but the changes will shock you. And some of you guys are already facing this great decision, and it's why you're here. Can you forgive them for what they did to you? Can you look forward, or did they do too much damage? Because some of the stuff I'm seeing in these cards tells me they did a lot to hurt you. They don't really think you're going to forgive them or accept them back in because they're like, nobody else would. Why would Gemini? That's the greatest test that you're going to face as a result of your level up through this retrograde. They're going to reach out and apologize and ask if we can try again. Can you forgive them for what they did? That's the biggest fate on this one. Knight of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Capricorn, Scorpio energy. Strong Cancer, Scorpio, and Aquarius vibes. Leo is pretty heavy. Aries is here. Yeah, I knew it. I just called it. I said it with the Emperor and the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune in my decks, this talks about free will, the choice. I look at it like a roundabout. You, Gemini, has entered into this roundabout where you're going to be faced with that choice. You know your personal story of what they did to you, and it winds up being your free will. You have free will too, just like they do. You have the free will Emperor choice to forgive and forget, to have an adult conversation and move forward, or is what they did too much damage? That's where your free will falls into this, okay? The rewards for your decision is unconditional love. You either get the closure you seek in order to move forward, or you get the opportunity to work this out. There's a third option. There's always a third option, right? Choice C, you get to stay single and elevate and continue on forward. It's your life and your choice, all right? And whatever you choose with that Wheel of Fortune to the Queen of Cups, you can't lose on this one. In the end, they will reach out. The choice will be yours. I love this for you. 33% of y'all have already received the text and you're here because you're like, I'm not sure what to do. You do know what to do deep down inside. Trust your intuition. It has not steered you wrong yet. It's why you keep seeing those weird visions, the weird dreams, the signs. They're helping guide you on your journey to your most desired outcome. I love it for you. Gemini, claim this thing down in the comments, all right? We got to make this happen for you. Please hype and like the reading, all right? And thank you for being here, being a part of the fam. Consider subscribing, all right? I do go live weekdays with live collectives. There's an All Signs every Monday morning. Just check out the QR code up here. If you'd like to book a reading with me, check out the original songs, the other playlists, and everything the channel has to offer. That QR code or the pinned description and links will take you to the link to the Archer link tree. All right, you can book readings with me, email me, reach out, and just pick swords and have a good time. All right, and do remember, this will resonate to any placement of Gemini in your chart because you are not just your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign, but all the parts of your charts are what makes you pretty fly for a Gemini. You know what I mean? All right. And please consider subscribing. We are still working to get to 100,000 subscribers here, so consider joining and being part of the fam. And if we get to the 100K mark by Christmas, then I will open the 1,000K subscriber plaque here on the channel live, because it's not my plaque, it's our plaque. And then we'll open it, hang it up on the wall, and then we will do a super chat question and answer thing where I will just, no super chats required. I will just read your cards telethon style until I have no voice left. All right, so thanks for being a part of it. And Jersey, I did see your comment. Gemini, you can click out unless you want to see this. But Gemini, Jersey, you know our fellow June 18th Gemini, Paul McCartney, would approve of this. So we can totally jam out for you, Jersey Jimmy. Totally got it, you know? I didn't plug it in. I'll work on the plugging it in part. I wasn't planning to do this, but I saw your comment. I mean, yeah, even 17-year-olds can click OK, right? Yeah, you totally know what Paul meant with she was just 15. One of these days, I got to plug him in. Bill, not McCartney. Macca, can I borrow $20 till Friday? Hey, grand dude. All right, Gemini. We had a little bit of fun. Somebody here might totally be into music. All right. One of these days, I'll plug him into the amp for you, Jersey Jimmy. All right, Gemini. Until next time, peace, love, and spinny hugs. And go have a good time. All right. You're Gemini. You deserve it. Love you.